You know who is a monolith? Do you know who is a monolith?
Who?
I won't say it because y'all trying to do a show. But there are plenty of groups of people who are not Black, who are monoliths, who have tried to be examples of what a healthy monolith is. And I won't go there. But
when you say healthy monolith,
I can either go down a path that mentions specific things, or I can keep it general and we can be streamlined. What do you want to do?
you can do what's in your heart.
There was a time in the 80s when, and this is all my opinion, anyone who wants to, please educate me. My grandmother used to tell me of a time where Jewish people used to go out of their way to try and help Black people.
Yep.
And as a result of the influence of certain groups that were at their height in the 80s, even in the 60s and 70s, those groups that were looking to try and give us an example of what a healthy monolith is, were shamed for doing that. What am I saying? This whole Black people are not a monolith Essence article, magazine, write-up idea thing that's been floating around for the last several years does not help us. Every other group of people who don't need anything from another group of people have acted at a monolith at one point in time in history. The reason you don't see it now is because everyone else already did it. And the world is waiting for us to do it. For the world, like to see flying cars and to get off gas and charcoal and all that stuff, the world is waiting for everybody to start at a certain starting line. And when I say the world is waiting, I mean the world is waiting on Black people. Everyone else has figured out something to contribute. Jeff Bezos just went into space. Flint still need water. Until Black people can do things for Black people and have the option of accepting help and assistance from other people,
Yep.
we see each other at a fundamental level. There is the idea of a monolith is not shunned. Nothing is going to change, and we still gonna be talking with beautiful books and tables and all that. Beautiful. What happens? Every other group of people that committed to action and got results were a monolith at some point in time. This whole we are not a monolith nonsense does not work for us. And that's what I think.
All right. Look, I think that, there is a good point. You want to respond?
I have a question.
I want to change the topic, but you have a question.
Yeah.
Thank you for the answer again.
For sure.
And thanks for the reference as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I also wanted to be like, so I feel like you have a question that you want to ask, but I want to give other folks a chance to answer.
Intention is everything. I mentioned monolith because just historically other people constantly group us, but we're amongst each other. So I can 100% get behind exactly what you're saying, because that is the next step forward, is to get on the same page and move forward and figure out what the plan. Democrats, Republicans, people are always telling us what to do and always making us emotional to things. So I 100% can agree with, we do at some points be a monolith. I only was intentionally bringing that up because, again, gotta remind whoever's watching and people in the room, we all don't think alike, but let's just start there, right?
Where's there? Start where?
That we all don't think alike. So maybe we should get on the same page. It's
Fair.
pretty much like a prequel to what you're saying.
Fair. I agree.